Yo, what's up, guys? I don't know how I can defend this team anymore, guys. Honestly, Milan lose today, 1-0 in the first leg of the Champions League playoff rounds, 1-0 to Feyenoord, guys. And honestly, guys, it was just another uninspiring, lackluster performance today by Milan. Just an inexplicable display today, guys, of 90 minutes by the club. And to start the game, guys, I thought Milan in the first minute or two, they were really pressing Feyenoord. They had a great opportunity there with Reinders who took that shot there, but I felt he really screwed up because he could have passed the ball to Leao or Felix on the left side. Doesn't make the pass. Feyenoord come up the field, and you got these two wingers on Feyenoord, Igor Pushal and Haji Musa. My God, did they make a mess today for Milan? And in that third minute, of course, Pushal comes up the field, and he takes a pretty normal shot by all means. And Mike Maignan, for the second time in a month, cannot grab the ball, goes right between his hands, right into the bottom corner, guys. Near post as well, on top of that, guys. And Mike Maignan absolutely screws Milan. Gives up a howler of a goal 3 minutes into the game. And I don't know what it is with Mike Maignan. Honestly, he had already given up that horrible goal against Cagliari a month ago through his hands against Ortea, which cost Milan 2 points in Serie A. And now today he does this shit. And it's not even the first time Mike Maignan has been giving up a goal near post. This is like the fifth or sixth goal Mike Maignan has been beaten near post. I'm getting sick and tired of this goalkeeper giving up near post goals. And then again, giving up a second howler in a month. Unacceptable by Mike Maignan. You're the captain of this team, and you're giving up shit goals like that. Ever since they scored that goal, Feyenoord, Milan's psyche was out of reach. They were screwed. You could see it in their play. They were psychologically out of it. As soon as Maignan gives up that goal, you could see it. And that is not an excuse, though. You give up a bad goal, you got to continue to fight and show character and try to get a tying goal. Milan did not do that. And listen, I get it was raining. It was raining really hard over there. But what's Mike Maignan going to say? Oh, it was raining out there? That's why I couldn't see? Nah, that's bullshit. Milan gives up another shit goal. I'm getting tired of them conceding shit goals, guys. I don't know about you. So now Milan's behind the 8 ball once again, conceding another damn shit goal, of course. So it's a 1-0 game, and now Milan, of course, they have to go and continue to press and leave the defense exposed. And Feyenoord were really making a mess in that first half. Like I said, the two wingers, my God, Walker was having a difficult time with Pajau a couple times in the first half. That guy there was really wreaking havoc. Even at the crossbar in the first half, it was like, my God, if Milan gave up another goal, it would have been a disaster for them. And then, you got guys like Leao, misplacing passes, not looking like he's fully committed. I know he's dealing with a bit of a knock, but that's no excuse. We needed him to perform in this game, and he comes out with a horrendous performance. Rafa had that one opportunity, one-on-one, but he screwed it up. The keeper came out and stopped him there, so obviously that's one play there that you got to think of, And then there were many other times where Milan's attack was just stagnant. They couldn't make the right passes, didn't get forward enough, didn't test Feyenoord's keeper enough. Guys, it was just a horrendous first half. Feyenoord, give them a lot of credit, guys. In that first half, they were the better side. They had the way more threatening opportunities. Milan are lucky that it was only 1-0 going into the halftime break, honestly, because it was an inexcusable first half. And the fact that you had the big four on there, Pulisic, Leao, Joao Felix, Jimenez, and then they have that type of game and that type of half. And I understand Jimenez making his return to Feyenoord. He wasn't going to do much in this game. He was clearly an emotional wreck in this game. Not only that, he just was invisible in the game in general. So I did not expect Jimenez to do much in this game, and it was pretty evident. Fofana and Reinders didn't have a great game either, of course. Feyenoord were all over them in the midfield. It was really frustrating to watch. In the second half, though, Feyenoord didn't attack as much as Milan. You know what I mean, guys? Like, Feyenoord had chances, but they weren't really threatening as much. They were trying to defend the 1-0 lead, maybe attack Milan on a counter, but listen, guys, Milan didn't do enough in attack to get a goal. They didn't even deserve a result in this game. You bring in guys like Abraham and Chukwueze who do absolutely nothing for you in this game. Like, they were absolutely horrendous. They absolutely did not come ready to play today, Milan. They just were not ready for it today. Feyenoord were the way better side today. And the fact that Feyenoord had fired their manager 2 days before playing Milan, you could see they had a bit of an extra jolt in their system, Feyenoord, today in today's game. It was just a very, very uninspiring game, like I mentioned. The players, the way they came out was just unexplainable to me. Like, I was so surprised that you had all this attacking power up top and they couldn't create a damn thing. This team clearly has a problem in the middle of the midfield, of course, with Fofana and Reinders. They need a number 6. That's why Milan aggressively tried getting Ricci, but Torino's clearly not willing to sell him in January and making us wait till the summer transfer window, which is absolutely frustrating. If Milan really wanted Ricci that bad, they could have offered Torino 35 to 40 million, maybe gotten him now. But Torino was not willing to let the kid go, and we desperately needed a kid of his qualities in this team right now because we're clearly suffering in the middle of the park. And you could see it today in the game, guys. It was just one of those games you just think to yourself, okay, listen, Feyenoord have a great crowd, their stadium is loud, the fans make it intimidating. It's very understandable. But the way Milan were playing, it was just like, come on, man, you're a top side here, and you're playing a team that's inferior to you, and once again, you play down to the level of the opponent, and they end up biting you in the ass, and they end up beating you again. This has been Milan's problem all year. Every time they play a team that they feel that they can beat without any problems, they end up getting bit in the ass, and the team ends up coming back and beating them. Like, it's very frustrating to see. Many times Milan have had difficult games against smaller opponents, and this is just another game on top of it, guys. Just Conceição and the team are not playing good enough in the Champions League, guys. Like the last 2 games, you have this one and the Zagreb game. Like, it's not good enough, and the fact is, guys, that Milan have not won a game on the road in the knockout phases of the Champions League in 11 games. 11 games. They have not been able to win on the road in the Champions League knockout phases. That's pathetic. Feyenoord at home have lost once to one Italian team. I'm pretty sure that was Roma. So, I cannot believe the way the team played today. I can't believe how their stars played today. The only few guys that were decent were maybe Felix and Pavlovic. Other than that, everyone was a mess. Walker had some trouble today with Pajal, like I mentioned. Chow was okay. He didn't play a great game, even though he didn't get tested much at times. Tamori came in for him at one point. He didn't do much. Teo didn't have a great game. Like I said, Leal didn't have a great game. Pulisic didn't have a great game. Nobody had a great game. It's very evident. Nobody had a great game today, guys, and it showed. Now you come back to Milan, down 1-0. The game is, you could still come back and win the tie. It's very feasible. But man, oh man, you make it difficult again for yourselves. Milan wouldn't even have been in this position if they had done their jobs in the last game against Zagreb and beaten them. And now you got these 2 extra games, and now you make it even more difficult for yourself because now you're down 1-0 coming home to Milan, guys, and they have to go all out now for this game. Now, they got to play Verona in 3 days. You expect Conceição to have some type of rotation happening because you're going to have to play again midweek against Feyenoord. So, Conceição's going to have to rotate the team again, figure something out, because the way they played today, they cannot do that again in 7 days' time, because if they do, they're going to get eliminated from the tournament, and they're not going to make the round of 16. It's just another bad performance by the club today, guys. The team did not look prepared. They did not look ready for the atmosphere that was in Feyenoord today. Manyan, once again, letting us down with these horrendous goals. The team looking stagnant in attack, not doing enough. It's very frustrating to watch, guys, because Milan all year have been good at sometimes, bad at sometimes. It's just like that Gattuso means. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. That's exactly what Milan has been this year, guys. It's just unbelievably frustrating to watch at times, guys. This team this year, just so much inconsistency from our top players as well. 1 minute they look amazing. 1 minute they look like they shouldn't even be on the field. It's just unexplainable to me why this team has so many ebbs and flows. Reinders mentioned it today. We win in the league, then we lose this game. It's like they can't explain it. Leao even said it that Feyenoord showed way more intensity than the team did. Why? Why is that the case? You guys are playing for AC Milan. You're playing for a massive club, a 7-time European champion. You should be already motivated by being in this position because you screwed up by losing that game against Zagreb. And then they come out flat like that. Not good enough by the club today, guys. Not good enough by the players. They did not show why they should be playing for this team. They need to go back to the sense, now beat Feyenoord with a convincing performance as well, because this is just not good enough. If you guys ask me, one or two good games, then a shit game. We can't keep doing this all year, because it's going to cost them top 4. It's going to cost them a lot of money in the Champions League. If they keep fiddling around like this, it's just not good enough, guys. And this is also management as well for neglecting the market the way they did, screwing up with other signings, not getting a proper midfielder to help Fofana and Reinders, even giving them a break. Management has their part to play in the suffering of the way this team has been playing this entire season, guys. It's just unacceptable to me. Now, like I said, they got Verona in 3 days' time. You got to rotate the squad now. The team, once again, again, are you going to go out and play a good game, or are you going to come out inconsistent again? That's the big question. We don't know what Milan we're getting every week, guys. That's the problem. It's up and down every week with this team. It's very frustrating, and then when you got our best players, like I mentioned, Leao, I love Rafa very much, but today was just not a great performance by him. Teo, once again, he was just not had a great year in general. Not a good performance by him. Reinders and Fofana, they're tired, they're drained, getting overworked, overused. You can see it in Fofana's play today, man. That guy there, he's fatigued like no tomorrow. He's misplacing passes. He's getting pickpocketed. You had the ball once, just acting all casual, and then one guy pickpocketed him off the ball. It's like these guys here are having to starting to gain mental fatigue, and it's really hurting this team, guys. And you can see it in their play. It's just unexplainable, guys, why the team has been so inconsistent this year, and then once again losing to an inferior opponent like Feyenoord, guys. So hopefully Consensal gets back to the drawing board, because this can't continue to happen. They need to find a way to balance the attack in the midfield, because I'm telling you guys right now, this team here is going to suffer for the next 4 months if he doesn't figure something out, because that game there today was just not of Milan quality, guys. But guys, that's it for this video today. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, click like if you like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Forza Milan sempre, guys, as always. And remember, if you do not watch sports, you're a more. Ciao, guys.